Hi, evil fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Today, we're going to sadly be talking about the season 3 finale of Evil. This episode is appropriately entitled The Demon of the End. Oh my goodness, what an episode. It was fast-paced. It was
the season went by so fast, though.
We only got 10 episodes.
No, I'm really bummed about that.
I'm upset.
But it was at least a very satisfying finale.
Yes, let's get right into it. Okay, so it starts with the aftermath of Monsignor being killed by Dum Dum Leland, and Father Ignatius is there, and it was heartbreaking to see.
His reaction, his gasp, was so heartfelt.
I felt for him, and even David was there, and Sister Andrea was crying, and I felt it too. Like, we just lost a member of our evil family.
I know.
But I think this means that Father Ignatius is going to be taking over for him.
Which I feel is a decent consolation prize.
Yeah.
He's such a good actor.
Yes, he definitely is. So he's like, yeah, I cried all night, but back to business. Let's talk about our next task, which, funny enough, is somebody who hears demons, and it happens to be Kristen's next door neighbor. Like,
next door adjacent.
Right. It's a duplex,
like they share a wall.
Yes. So Sheila's having issues, noises and blood coming up from the faucet. Sound familiar?
Eyeballs.
Yeah, and Ben's like, oh, here we go.
Oh,
again.
no.
Yes. Okay, so I find it interesting that Kristen has only now decided to take interest in her neighbor. She's busy. She's got a lot going on.
She's very busy.
I think it's relatable.
Yeah,
right?
I totally do.
I liked her bringing over that, pastry.
I like how they showed her getting it out of the refrigerator and just, dumping it on a plate.
She's trying.
Yeah.
She's trying.
And her looking at the neighbor's house, because I totally connected with her, because I have, a messy house with kids, too. And Kristen's just like, oh, this house is so neat.
Yes, it's the juxtaposition that got it for me, because she has, these dark colors in hers, and then this one's a little more, vibrant.
And nothing's out of place. And then when she kind of touches the wall.
And she's like, oh!
The neighbor's like, oh, no.
Yes. So apparently Laura is talking to the neighbor's daughter, Crystal, through a vent. But when Kristen asked Sheila about it, she said, I don't have a daughter.
I didn't think she had a daughter, because the video, when she was looking at the video, there was only 2 boys.
Yeah.
So then I was like, nope,
I didn't even think about
demon.
that, but that checks out.
Yeah.
That makes sense for evil. So the girls are getting ready to take a video call from Andy, and they're doing a whole countdown, and it's not Andy. It's Edward. And Kristen knew immediately something was wrong.
Right, because why wouldn't Andy just answer?
Yeah, so she sends the girls away, and perfect timing, crazy Grandma Sheryl is there to help with that. So
she knew it was going to happen, right? Because she was practicing her speech.
Totally.
Yes. On
the way up there, yes. So it just doesn't, I still don't understand crazy Grandma Sheryl. Why would you want to do that to your kid, Kristen, and then your grandchildren?
I don't really blame her with the Kristen thing. For some reason, I think they have a relationship that's tense to begin with.
Yeah.
But to your grandchildren, who you're pretending to be such a great grandma to, you're just fine with them losing their dad.
I don't know what to make of her. I don't like her. I want to like her. I love Christine Lottie, but I don't know what to make of her and how to feel about her, but just hatred.
Right.
I don't like it. So anyway, I love the Bouchard girls coming together to take down Leland. How they thought to message him?
I was so confused when they were doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you trying to do? But they right away thought, let's reach out to him through the game.
Yep. And you hear the alerts. And
the other girls are listening at the door.
Yeah.
That was genius.
I know. So they're the little heroes there. But when they try to tell Kristen, she's not really absorbing it because of probably the shock.
Yeah.
And, she's so scared about Andy possibly being dead. Mm-hmm. So she reaches out to David and asks him to pray for Andy, which I don't know if I hallucinated this, which would also be appropriate. But I swear when he was like, yeah, okay. I don't know if he rolled his eyes or he kind of looked off oh my gosh.
He's very conflicted right now because he still has the feelings for Kristen, and now her husband will be coming back.
Yes.
And so he's not supposed to feel these feelings, so maybe that was
it is what it is, right?
Involuntary eye roll.
Maybe I made it up. Maybe I just thought that's what he would do. But no, when he's trying to pray, and then you have Demon Kristen over there just putting evil thoughts into his brain, no, you want him to die. You don't want to pray for him. Guess who else prays? Kristen hasn't done it since she was 14. Yeah. It's funny in times of grief or possible grief, impending grief, that, you go through the stages of grief, and one of them is bargaining.
Yeah, and I was really thinking, when she was saying she's going to take her kids to mass every week. I'm like, do you have to offer something up when you pray?
It's a good question.
And if you're going to do that, maybe offer something that you're willing to do.
More realistic.
Right. Because if you do believe and then what happens comes true and you don't do your part, then you are going to always be waiting for the bad to happen.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
It's like a slippery slope.
It is. But her prayers are answered because guess who comes to the door? Andy.
That was weird.
He's Andy, but he's
a little off.
Altered.
I was very confused though because I could have sworn that it could have been a hallucination on Kristen's part.
Yeah.
Because she kind of started to do like something a little weird before that. So then I thought maybe she's just dreaming this or fantasizing.
I also thought it was a dream because when, Sheryl sees the girls realizing that that's Leland, she calls him and they're dragging his body. Yeah. And Edward.
He could have been dead at that point. Even, because it was just like a limp mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just magically revived. And why did they start breaking into song about like kids?
They're
it was so
strange.
funny. But that's why I like the cheekiness of evil. Stuff like that. Just a random little...
Just whistle while you work.
It was almost like he was proud or something. Like, those kids.
Yep, they got me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just chuck this plan of keeping him in this stage for the rest of his life.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, we'll send him back.
So whatever juice they gave him took away his memory, but he does have a little flash.
Yes.
When he sees the
drawing that Grace did. That was the only thing that finally made me realize, okay, he is back. He is back, but he's obviously, his memories have been wiped, but they can be accessed.
They can be accessed. So there's hope, right? That we can rat out Crazy Grandma Sheryl and Dum Dum Leland.
I wonder if Grace will come back next season.
She has to.
Yeah, she has to. She's so good.
She is. And obviously she's in hiding right now with the Vatican because she knows that person, Leland, it will be coming back. Her not being able to see that Monsignor was going to be killed is interesting. Yeah. What happened there? Is it like something with Leland? Is there a block? Because either way.
I didn't quite understand too. She said she didn't know she was coming for him, but they weren't coming for him.
Right.
He just happened to...
But she didn't see him perishing, maybe? Well, anyway, I think she will be back. She's seems like she's
so compelling. As soon as she came back, the show like picked up.
I feel the same way. It was like reinvigorated. It's like an energy to it. So Andy is kind of Andy. Kristen finds him standing in that construction area, and he looks at her with the saddest face and says he's trapped.
I felt so bad for him.
I know. And then you're like, wait, are you here?
So is he mentally going back and forth to the spaces? And what triggers it and when?
All I can think of is that writing, the red writing in the wood. Red writing. Red writing.
Red writing hood.
On the wood. Which, I mean, it's red, so is it...
Blood? It looked like blood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anything's possible here. But it does have Andrea's name in it, so they call Sister Andrea. She's also good with translating different languages,
A bunch of different languages.
Yeah, and it's just kind of something I think generic, like burning and brimstone, and she's not scared because she's the absolute badass of the show.
She's not scared of anything.
That's not going to bring her.
She just wanders in and like, okay, show me.
Nope, but she definitely knows it's time to kill some demons. Her weapon of choice? A shovel. Yeah. Best moments of this episode.
Totally. Just like nonchalantly whacking out demons all over the house.
Yes, and if that wasn't amazing enough, let's throw in Lynn asking about being a nun. It's actually perfect because she's just like, like listening, but also...
Yeah, and Lynn's not faced by what are you doing? Why are you hitting the ground with a shovel?
She's like, whatever you say, nun.
It's fine.
Is that what nuns do? Let's do it.
Let's do it. I want to hit the ground with a shovel.
Fine with me. She does take out 4 demons, but then a lot of them, including George, escape through that little construction area. So it's like a portal of some sort. It almost seems like it.
It looks chapel-like or temple-like when they're all under there and leading up to the baby.
The demon party, or maybe just a good old-fashioned like demon nativity scene.
Yeah, with the baby.
With the demon baby. We got some old friends. The whole gang's there. We have the Djinn. We have the succubus, Benz. Yep. And then a little cameo from Dr. Kurt.
Well, yeah, that threw me off. What's he doing there? Has he been taken over now by the demons?
Yeah, is he now?
Because he's been accessing the abilities so much through the writing that he's now like...
Yeah. Is he a demon? He's wearing black. I'm always like noticing who's wearing black and stuff like that. And one of our viewers said something about that, which was amazing. So there's that. And then let's throw in Yasmin too to tell Kristen that remaining egg was never in Valerie to begin with. So she had to go see that whole gruesome scene for no reason. No. Instead, it was taken by an anonymous person, but there's an address. And the address is DF.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's... I was asking you all, what does DF stand for? And some of you had some amazing ideas. Yeah. And a lot of you were saying, no, I think DF has very much to do with macabre.
Yes, the business.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so Kristin, of course, goes to the address and sees her mom, Sheryl, there, and sees everything happening. And it's like, you just see like these, like, it's not even light bulbs, but just like this like eye-opening
I didn't know what to expect. I kept thinking, are we going to see the boss demon?
Yeah.
We didn't even see the boss demon because it's way worse.
He was in the demon party.
Yes, he was in the demon party.
Yes, it was way worse. But why was crazy Grandma Sheryl like not even faced? She's just like, oh, hi, Kristin.
And because then it's too late by then. It's like, what's done is done.
Probably. But yes, there's this whole exciting baby shower for crazy Grandma Sheryl's assistant, I believe. She's going to have a baby with the egg of Kristin. And the father is... Leland.
That's disgusting.
Dumb Leland.
Oh my god.
How dare you.
Demon father.
Demon father.
DF.
You all said that?
Right, devil father. I think some viewers said devil father, father.
I think you nailed it. I think that's exactly what's going on. And he doesn't look at his lady partner. He looks at Kristin when he says, we're going to be parents.
Oh my gosh.
That's disgusting. It's a great way to end.
What an ending.
The season. Yeah. Also, we have to talk about David, who sees his angel again, and she is beautiful, and she says, 38 days, woe to Babylon.
Yes.
I don't know a lot about Babylon. The very little that I Googled said that Babylon symbolizes the wickedness of the world.
Did you notice, too, that he was able to summon that hallucination without any like, narcotics?
Oh, yeah.
And why does it always open up like a vagina?
Yeah.
Right? I'm not the only one who thought that.
Oh, come on, right? Let's be real.
Okay.
100%, yeah. Did you like that when he thought real Kristin was Demon Kristen?
Oh my god, he touches her face. She's like, what are you doing?
I know. I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I kind of like seeing that.
Yeah. He's like embarrassed.
Well, in this episode, it's like she fell back in love with Andy when she thought she was going to lose him. And so I like that there was almost like this symbolic, like David comes to the door first and then she is dismissive and closes the door on David. The next time she opens the door, it's Andy. So it's like she's all in.
Yeah. And they're so loving with one another. Oh, yeah. It felt very real too.
It did.
It didn't feel like she was just trying to force herself to feel it. Like it felt like she was sincerely relieved.
I think so too. Love. But does that completely actually literally shut the door on David and Kristin?
How's David gonna... Yeah, David's very confused by this.
I'm very confused by this. Wow. What an episode. What a season. It's been a great season.
So good.
I love that it ended with the pop-up book and it said, the angel of the beginning. Yes. Is that where we pick up in season 4?
So poetic.
I know. I love it. They did such a good job. Okay, everybody. Well, we're going to miss you terribly.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming along with us for this journey and this ride that is evil. It's been so much fun.
It's been so much fun. I'm so glad that I hopped on the bandwagon.
I know. Thank you for joining us. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know. It could be 9 months, could be a year. We have no idea. But there is a season 4, and we're going to be there for it. So please check out some other reviews we're doing. We're going to be doing She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, coming up.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. Yes, so please pop in and say hello. We're going to miss you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.